pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Dylan Harper from Rutgers University.
Well, it's official. Dylan Harper is headed to the Spurs, so could he be San Antonio's third consecutive Rookie of the Year? We definitely hope so. What we can tell you is that for the third year in a row, the Spurs had a top 4 selection.
Spurs all over social media last night. News 4's Don Harris, he was all over everything as well. He was there at the draft in Brooklyn. He got a few minutes with the newest Spur, Dylan Harper. They talked of all things, breakfast tacos versus bagels. Listen.
Hey, look who I found. It's your newest Spur, Dylan Harper. Welcome to San Antonio, Dylan. Did it live up to everything you thought it was going to be?
Man, definitely. I mean, from the city, it was great. To the facility, it was great. To walk in that stage just now, hearing my name being called the San Antonio Spurs was probably the best thing I've heard ever.
Now, you've been to San Antonio, and we have been talking nonstop about you for the last 3 weeks. I've heard everybody compare you to Cade Cunningham or SGA or James Harden. In San Antonio, I think you're a cross between Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker.
I like that.
Who would you compare your game to?
I mean, definitely, as a Spur, definitely them two. I think from the playmaking to the lefty and just finding ways to get to the basket and get a bucket no matter what. And then Tony Parker's playmaking, how he gets off the ball and makes his teammates better. But definitely, like you just say, Cade, James Harden, SGA, a little bit of Brunson, just big guards, know how to get to their spots. And they know when to get off the ball, when not to get off the ball. And they know when the scoring is, the main thing they do is try to win.
Man, we loved Steph Castle a year ago. You got him, you got De'Aaron Fox. The three of you, it seems like the possibilities are endless.
Definitely. I mean, I'm playing with 2 great guards. We're going to make each other better every day. And just from a standpoint of playing off each other, spacing the floor out, it's just going to make the game easier for everyone.
All right, I do have one problem with you, though.
What happened?
What's this with this bagel and egg and bacon being better than a breakfast taco?
It is. I mean, I got to stay home to my Jersey roots.
Okay.
Big egg and cheese with a hash brown on it. Definitely better than a breakfast taco. But a breakfast taco is really good. It's like right there. But just I got to keep it home.
Maybe after a few months in San Antonio,
maybe
change
after I
your
eat
mind.
it all the time.
Okay. Dylan Harper, guys, back to you.
We got to get this. We got to get this kid something from Garcia's. So the Spurs picked Harper, number 2 overall. And then they went out and got a player from Arizona, a forward named Carter Bryant with the number 14 pick. That's him shooting right there. This was apparently kind of a surprise because most insiders thought he'd go higher in the draft. So there's value here. He's 6'8", he can shoot, he can defend. He's a potential guy for now because he's young, but bottom line, they are adding 2 more young pieces to an already young roster.
Not many people get the opportunity to even hear the name called, but to have it from an organization like this, I mean, you've seen top to bottom, they're elite. Just the preparation and the perfection that they want to achieve is something that's beautiful. So I think for me, walking into a situation like this is great for me, and I'm ready to do big things with the franchise.
That's a look, huh? The no shirt under the suit. I like it.
Well, now that I got a better look at the suit, I think that's how you wear it, David.
Oh.
That's the suit. You don't wear anything
That is
underneath.
a suit that a pro athlete could wear, but not a 53-year-old semi-fat dude. Like Spurs GM Brian Wright has been applauded in recent years for trading De'Aaron Fox, signing Harrison Barnes, signing Chris Paul. This guy's been all over it. He's the brains behind the draft. Here's his take on where they stand now.
Yeah, a little surprised. We had not at number 2, right. but we had Carter pretty high on our board, and actually tried made some moves to potentially go and get him, and so to get him at 14 was a pleasant surprise for us tonight. I think he's super versatile. He's a big wing that I think we think can guard 4 positions. He spaces the floor well. He's a really good athlete. I think he's a smart young kid, and I think he's got the right character and makeup that we look for. So I think we're excited that he was there. And again, a little surprised, but we think he adds a new dimension to this team going forward.
And here's Wemby. His reaction to all this, posting on Instagram. This was just moments after Dylan Harper was picked. Wemby sitting in the dark. I don't know where he was, but looked like he was ready for bed.
Isn't he in Europe right now? Or he's traveling? Because he was just in China.
He was in China. Yeah, I don't know where he is. He maybe is. Maybe it could have been midnight. Yeah, good point. Anyway, he's fired up for Dylan Harper to be part of the Spurs.
Well, be sure to join us today. The News 4 sports team will host a special edition of Sneakers and Cleats podcast. I'm going to be a special guest on there talking about all things Spurs. No, I'm just kidding. David are you going to be on there?
No.
They didn't ask you?
No.
Okay. Well, download and listen by scanning the QR code on your screen.